Hello, my name is Katie Tremulous, and I am with Blue Notary as a Notary Relations Director. And today what I wanted to go over is how to fill out the Statement of Consent issuance of a U.S. passport to a child. So this is within the actual screen. I've already sent out the invitation and I am pre-tagging. So the first set of the document, the first page of the document, you don't really necessarily need to pay attention to. It is the second page that is important for us. So you can see that we've already started filling out things. This is something that either the signer can fill out or you can ask them the questions during the notarization. It just kind of depends on how they fill out everything. But the important thing is to make sure that you go over everything and ensure that it's filled out. So if you weren't familiar with the document, you would think that this is perfect. This is all filled out with the exception of needing the signature, and that is not the case. So it's really important to go over everything with a fine-tooth comb. But the thing that we are missing is the check mark of where this consent is valid for. So you want to put a check over what they choose, but basically you can just do passport, book, and card. So if you are doing a notarization and you're pre-tagging and you're not sure what they want, in order for you to just kind of make sure that you're not missing anything, I put a check mark over on the side. So that's kind of a reminder of, I need to do this. I just don't know the correct answer. I can't make that decision for them. So, and then you as the notary are not making the decisions on anything. They need to tell you how to fill everything out. So this is under the assumption that they have told me that they want it like this. So we want to make sure that we're putting in the name of the adult that is applying with the child, and then we are going under the assumption that John Doe is the parent that cannot go. So the parts that need information as far as the notarization and pre-tagging, you want to put the signature of the primary signer over. Now it's going to say a different name, and that's just because this is a mock notarization, but you would want it to match. You would want to have it say John Doe. So then you would put your name as the notary, and then your state and location. So we're going to just say Lee and Florida. You would put when the commission expires, and then you are going to want to check what type of identification they presented to you. You would want to fill out the ID number, the place of issue. So if it was from Florida, if it's a Florida driver's license, you would put Florida, the issue date, and then the expiration date. Now you would put the date of notarization. So we're just going to say that it was done today. And then you would just put your signature. So that is how you would fill out everything. Make sure that you put your signature after the primary signature has signed, and then you would just complete the session. But that is how you would pre-tag or fill it out during the notarization. Obviously, all of this would have to be filled out, and then you would put your notary seal at the very end. You can make it so that the notary seal is smaller, and you always want to make sure that it is not going over anything. Like, you don't want to put it here. You want to make sure that it goes in a place that makes sense, that isn't covering up anything else, and is readable. Let me just do this so that way you can kind of see how it would actually look. We're just going to make up some stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Usually it has D. That's usually longer, but we are just going to do that so that way you can see what it would look like. The date is 01 sometime in the future, 2027. And the date of issue is 01/01/2019. Okay. So that is what it would look like after everything is finished, with the exception of the primary signature. So you want to make sure that that is going to be filled out. But that is how you fill out the issuance of a passport for a minor. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and follow us for more tips and tutorials. Thank you.